half. Same thing on Friday. Slow start with Manhattan, but they can turn it on any time. Do you expect to see a slower start today?
You know, it is the early part of the season, and during the early part of the season, usually the
outfielder, one of the team captains here for this Jacksonville Dolphins team, a guy that Galloway said could play anywhere in the country.
The Dolphins want to take their time.
Ball bomb to the turf. Flag goes up, but he finishes.
Yeah, it was just really nice. Start moving around. It's Charlie O'Connor right there. He's been playing a lot as a sophomore.
Hard to net it, and Dyson picks up right where he left off.
Yeah, Dyson loves attacking from the left side. You know, he's a Canadian player. He can play any side, but he has a signature kind of dodge from right off the goal line, extended. He brings the stick in when he can, hides it, and then brings it back. Those shots will go in eventually, but that was a really good setup for them.
Jack Dolan finds teammate there. Yes, Griner.
Really unbelievable. You know, and those kinds of saves become deflating if you're playing offense, because you know you're looking at a shot like that where you know it should have gone in, and Superman came, you know, reared his head again.
Number 16, Johns Hopkins, a game in which they were in throughout, had opportunities, just weren't able to execute late in that game, and that's kind of where Galloway's focus has been, right? Execution for this team.
Execution and pace, and you know, like right now, if you're Jacksonville, you're pretty excited about how you're playing, because you know Adler had to make 4 crazy saves in order to have the game be where it is, and now you're tied up. So you know you're saying to yourself, well, he can't possibly do that all.
Jacksonville's playing with today. Just the second game of this 2022 year, but they have high hopes this year. What an effort by Jack Dolan, taking it all the way through, cutting up that Duke defense and finding the back of the net.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's a big deal. And O'Neal gets the turnover, busting through the defense. Little miscommunication there as two Duke players run into each other.
Stick, so they're essentially man up right now. Yeah.
And O'Neal delivers, top shelf. It's been O'Neal
and make us win. So people are playing maybe positions that they didn't think they'd be playing 4 years ago, but they are, and that's all good.
McAdory, the talented freshman, a great freshman class here for Duke this year. McAdory had a goal on Friday. It's Lully here working to the right side. Great pass, finds Robertson, an easy put away.
So when you see that kind of thread the needle, Lully saw that before he even started his dodge. He saw if you're covering a Dyson Williams, how are you going to leave your guy?
Jacksonville working for the final shot here in the first quarter, down 4-3. Jack Dolan behind the cage, finds a cutting teammate, and it just sneaks by Adler's Max Walbaum once again, his second today.
It was a really good tight end feed. You know, a ridiculous save that they can regroup. So that's one of the things. Clock management. A good attackman is always looking at that. You know, how gassed is their defense?
The door comes on. Drops it off to Dyson Williams, who's got a couple of goals here to lead Duke today. See, he draws a double.
Nice.
Great pass.
Beautiful.
Right there to Montgomery, who drops it down low. O'Neal to Montgomery, and Duke's got the lead. There's the freshman in Treary. It's been good so far. 1 assist in the opener. Got his first career start. He's a guy they're really excited about.
They're looking to do some switches behind, try to get the right matchups.
Finds a cutting wall bomb. He finds space, is able to wiggle out of the defense there. Spins around and gets it past Adler to even it up again.
Yeah, it goes back to that body size. You know, it's trying to find some imbalances, picks, mismatches.
The shot clock reset to 60 seconds, so some time here to work. But another wide open right in front of the crease opportunity for Reed Smith, and he puts it away. 6-5. Right out of that timeout. 25 seconds here. Jacksonville looking to add to its lead here before this half ends. They did a great job in that first quarter. Finished off with the goal in the final few seconds to end on a high note. Looking to do it once more here. It's Waldbaum. 10 seconds here. Shot clock running down. Gonna have to get to goal to find an opportunity. Fires one in past Adler. A week ago to Johns Hopkins. Dropped that one 11-8. The 16th ranked Johns Hopkins. They went on the road and competed. The second half, they just could not find the net. Was the biggest issue for them. Can they change that today? Well, off to a good start here in the second half. Jack Dolan finishes one.
Yeah, Dolan came in there. There was really no slide. You want those shots to not just be a shot, but a great shot in terms of opportunities.
Here comes O'Neal, but it's picked off, intercepted by Milliken. O'Neal with the goal today. Hasn't been that involved in the offense though, and Milliken takes that one away.
Yeah, he's getting a little frustrated playing like that. But at the same time, I think that you got to know that there's plenty of time in this game.
Dolan takes the contact, bounces off, it takes the shot, and delivers once again for Jacksonville. Duke 3-0 this year so far. Played Friday night. Another quick turnaround here to start the season. What Coach Stanowski wants to see, though, playing these games back-to-back like that. But they got a very difficult test right now against this Jacksonville team. Another shot. Gets by Adler. I think he's surprised that it snuck by that near side and got inside the post there in the SoCon. Had the most players on the All-SoCon list, preseason list, as named by the coaches. So very talented roster. And as we can see, we expect them to be in competition for that SoCon crown. But right now, an opportunity maybe to make history for the program. Still a lot of time left here as we're 5 minutes away from the end of this third quarter. And Duke now in transition.
Yeah, so that started with a guy I consider to be complete X factor, right? So that's Cole Krause, number 66. He comes in off the wings. He plays close in defense that they're going to try to materialize.
So less than 15 seconds to do so. Able to stay in bounds there. Gets it back to his teammate. Adler comes out of the net, and it gives an opening that time for Jacksonville. And they take advantage. Transfer from Hartford, Tyler Corpora getting on the scoreboard with the goal that time. And now 25 seconds for Duke possibly to add one on here. We've seen Jacksonville finish off each of the first two quarters, potentially the third here with that goal. But can Duke change momentum here heading into the fourth? Robertson trying to work. He does find space and does trickle it through to the back of the net, and a big goal for the Blue Devils.
Duke's way. Sometimes you have a game where things do not go your way. They have a free play here. They have 19 more seconds on the shot clock, so they're trying to limit the amount of time Duke could have the ball.
Corpora working hard against Camille, and he finds space somehow. Camille upset as that one gets past Adler. Work here to try to get a good shot and run that clock. And it's not the big surprise to see Jacksonville respond this way after that loss at Johns Hopkins. Coach Galloway said that his team, it was one of the best conversations that he's heard in the locker room after a loss. It's very critical conversations as Bowhunter fires. Low side pass way. And he said there's just so much leadership in that locker room, and he was very surprised at how they talked after that last loss. And it's kind of carrying over.
Yeah, I mean, this team can be a top 20 team. In fact, they're playing like they're a top 10 team today. The Jacksonville. The question is, can you continue that all season long, right?
And can you continue it here for a full 60? That's the question, as Duke is able to answer. Make it 13.
Moment that they want back today. So that's something that losing is part of the game. I'm not saying that they've lost, but if they do, there's plenty to look at, right?
Denenza again. 5 minutes to go here. O'Neal, can he come through for Duke? He goes to net. He gets hammered hard up high. The ball does find the back of the net. It was hard to tell there. I think the team, before celebrating, wanted to. Mitchell, check that. A tough pass that is collected by O'Neal. Very athletic move there. He fires slow, but Milliken's there to kick it away.
Yeah, that was a really nice save. Brennan shot that. He was pretty far out, but he's got the power to take those shots. So, you know, that's one of those things where, you know, you want the ball in O'Neal's stick.
Man finds himself wide open, and that could be a big, big goal for Jacksonville. The defense for Jacksonville, Duke will start the offense.
Clock stops. Duke gets a new 80. That was actually a key play.
That goal by Jacob Greiner for Jacksonville now. Duke has to work fast. Shot that time is buried. Sean Lawley, just what Duke needed. The Jacksonville fans in attendance didn't like it, but it was the right call. And here now Duke comes quickly. Shot misfired, but it's right into the stick of Robertson. Under a minute to go here. Duke down 3.
You're keeping him at arm's length. Keeping McAdory out there.
McAdory. He finds Dyson Williams, who finishes it. So another goal for Duke. Now it's just 2 goals. Been dead even just about the face-off. Who can come away with this one? This could be the game-defining moment here. Ledman's got it in his stick. It's tripped up the call here. It will be Duke's ball.
Duke's got to move the ball.
Montgomery. It's Ledman now. He won't fire. He finds Robertson. He spins. He's got 3-4 defenders on him and loses it.
No.
Ball back down. Duke does come away with it. It's Montgomery. He's got some space. Goes low.
Beautiful save.
Milliken, that went high in the air. Caught by Robertson. Back to Montgomery. Got to get a shot. 15 seconds is blocked. He's chasing it down. Just 10 seconds to go. Under 8, Jacksonville can feel it now as that one goes out of bounds. 6 seconds left. The Dolphins sideline jumping up and down. Appears to be just a matter of seconds here. That ball flung high in the air like a punt. Brought down by Adler.
Celebration on.
Jacksonville storms the field. The Dolphins have pulled the upset, defeating number 3 Duke in Koskinen Stadium 14-12. Program-defining win, as you mentioned, for Galloway as he hugs his staff. Daps all around for this Jacksonville team. They came in and they answered the moment.
Yeah, it's a great story. I mean, Galloway is such a great champion, really. Everything he's ever done in his career as a player and a coach, and you know, coming back here to his, you know, to his old home here at Duke where he was a coach, and being able to show that they can do it, to show that they can, you know, go toe-to-toe. I always say this: 60 minutes, 110 yards. You know, can you do it? And they did it. They really. I